Hey guys, welcome back to ArtosisCasts. We are now going to do our final not a deep dive game, and then we're going to jump into some other players. I do hope that you've enjoyed. Thank you so much for the support and watching. This is the game that got NaDa 2500. This is the last game he played so far on the account. Again, like I said, I think he'll continue to play, but he's definitely reached the goal that he set for himself and in unbelievably quick time. And yeah, sorry, I guess that's a spoiler alert. If this is the last game he played and he hit 2500 and stopped there, well, I guess he's probably going to win, but I hope that you don't click away. Let's see in which way he does it. Yeah. In the bottom right here, we have Musoe. I don't know who that is. He's just like a kind of lowish S-rank Terran player. And here's NaDa in that top right. So, you know, obviously, Musoe's going to be relatively strong. We'll keep a kind of a little eye on him and check out what type of play he's doing. But, you know, if you're hitting S-rank as Terran, you're doing pretty good. I was going to say as any race, but we all know that's not true. But yeah, I expect him to be better than probably what you guys are thinking. You're like, oh, kind of low S. It's not, you know. You'd be surprised how strong some of these low S Korean Terrans are. Like they definitely have some very, very strong fundamentals. So we have the gas on both sides very quickly. Looks like mirrored builds, probably factory expands for both. Be pretty surprised to see anything else. I mean, I guess there's a world in which we could get some sort of like 2 factory rush or something like that. But yeah, well, the thing is that stuff is kind of rock, paper, scissors. Like all 1-base builds, they catch like no matter what you do in Terran versus Terran for the early game opener, it's like it'll be good against 2 things and weak against 1 thing, just in general. So there's no ultimate answer. It is a little rock, paper, scissory. Now, NaDa is scouting center first, and it looks like it's going to be a cross-spawn scout. Starts at factory. Has taken his SCVs off gas. Just 1 remaining, so that's very, very normal. And we'll see if he tries to put anything back on. An SCV is going to get to his base, so like the odds of him 2-facting is very low at this point, because it would have to be a delayed 2-factory. Because you can't put more SCVs back on gas. Or, I mean, you could as, like, a mind game, but now we're getting, like, we're, like, sacrificing, you know, for something that might not make a difference. And, yeah, I guess we'll see. But 2 Marines pop out there for NaDa. Only 1 for Musso so far. You can do 1 Marine. It can help you get your command center a little bit quicker. And he got a decent scout, so, like, it's okay. Generally, if you're going to go 1 Marine, I would say you're not doing a 3-factory play. Because you're putting yourself behind with just 1 Marine. Because, like, so basically, if 2 players are both going vulture builds, 3-factory vulture is the most popular thing after factory expansion. If you're both going 3-factory vulture, and you have 1 Marine and your opponent has 2 Marines. This is actually, I've just started doing that build regularly now. My mechanics are just finally good enough to feel like I can do it. But like, basically, your opponent gets to deny your scouting, and you don't get to deny theirs. The difference between 1 Marine and 2 Marines shooting at the barracks is night and day. Like, 1 Marine shooting, you can go back and forth and check a couple times on factory counts. 2 Marines shooting, you get 1 check and that's it. So 2 factories on both sides. You see the barracks coming on both sides as well. NaDa sending some vultures down. Add-on after 3 vulture, but NaDa went down with 2. Ooh, he turns around just in time. Whoever like gets the add-on first is slightly disadvantaged if you have a fight. It's more standard actually right now to go 4 vultures into the add-on. So he has 3 and... Wait, did NaDa only make 3 too? Oh, he was a little bit slow in making this then. I thought he was going to make 4. But yeah, he sits back and... Oh, that was actually not a terrible idea. But NaDa's winning this fight. This is not that great for Musso. Like, his micro is actually really good. That was very good micro from... That was ridiculous. Holy crap. Holy crap. That, most of the time, will go terribly for orange. But he actually really microed well and saved both vultures. So that's kind of insane. He actually gets a 1 vulture advantage right there. Both sides look to be going 3 factory vulture. SCV count is almost exactly even. And we still have 1 marine for NaDa. So he is going to have, there's going to be a time limit on this Rax floating around the base, but it's a long one. And then none for this one. So NaDa has a slight advantage simply due to his barracks being able to scout whatever it wants, whenever it wants. Also, this depot, not so good. You can really screw up vulture movement. Like, landing the barracks is a very strong move. On different positions, you actually have to do certain sim cities to stop it, because there will be some positions where you can, like, land a barracks and it blocks vultures and they have to go through your mineral line to get out. And, like, if you pair that up with bringing your vultures down, there's no way their position will be good. So, yeah, definitely something you have to watch out for. So he forces this barracks out. You can see, right? This is a big difference. He's floating his around. He's going to check for 4th factory, 5th factory, that type of thing. Starport, possibly. Starport is not very common here, but Light used to do that. It's not too bad. But yeah, he'll be able to actually scout that there's another factory pretty soon here. It looks like he decided to veer down, but he'll probably bring it back up and see. NaDa getting ready for his own 4th fact. Clearing some of these eggs now. Oh! Musso gets the first volley here because of the eggs. NaDa is closer to home, though, so he's going to end up being able to take this. But Musso started the engagement well. And NaDa is really punishing now. It's very tough. Like, if you both go speed vulture, generally you shouldn't attack each other. Unless your opponent screws up and, like, misses a depot or something. Because when you're closer to your opponent's base, their reinforcements come quicker. So they should just win. Because you should be on the same amount of vultures, plus or minus 1 based on, like, early game stuff. And then closer rallies is like, yeah, you gotta just not do it. So then you kind of get up to a cloud of vultures that is really hard to attack into, and then you can switch your tech. Now, here Musso did trade and went into a quicker 4th factory. You can notice that his SCVs are falling behind a little bit. That's normal because he went for the faster 4th fact. NaDa here continued SCV production a little bit and is going into 5 facts, but a little bit later. So we're actually getting, like, a factory build time is 2.5 vulture build times. So, like, if this is done before this starts, he's going to have 2.5 more vultures. But Musso lost extra vultures when attacking into NaDa. So let's count, right? So here we have 12, 15, 16 right now. Let's see. So that's 12, and then I see 5 more, 17, 18. Okay, so we're within 1 vulture of each other right at this second. And we do have it going up into 5 factory for NaDa. So I think with, the 5 factory play, like, NaDa should be able to pull ahead on those vultures. But this is a little bit early. Ooh, I mean, he has a good arc there. He should pull these back. This side is winning and this side is losing right now. Musso brings back up and reinforces this side. But NaDa has slightly more, I want to say. Let's see. 8. No, very, very, very close. Better reinforce here from Musso. But yeah, very, very, very close. All right, 5. We got 10. And then we got 8, 9, 10. So NaDa should start to pull ahead here because he has those 5 factories. And you can see he's up 10 workers. Well, that's the thing. If you don't hit your little timing with your 4th fact, and he does have 5 facts now too, I can see. He's macroing like sharp. Putting his factories so far away, it's like 3 screens of factories. Now, NaDa just diving in. Just going for this ultimate punish now. And I think a lot of this comes down to the initial attack that Musso did. He just stayed a little bit too long when he was attacking NaDa while NaDa was clearing the eggs. He got the initial advantage there, but just stayed a little bit longer than he should have. And now NaDa is starting to kind of lean on him here. Don't forget, NaDa, with the better economy, because he did make the factory slightly later and made a few more SCVs, is starting a 3rd base. So one thing I'll go ahead and say here is like pretty standard TVT play here from Nada. I know it's the only TVT that we got to look at. But yeah, this is pretty standard, pretty modern play from him. You know, back in Nada's day, Terran versus Terran looked very, very different. Wraiths very important, tanks very important. You know, Goliaths less so, Vultures less so. It's not that they weren't used, and he had a long career, so he's seen like a lot of different metas. And Vulture meta did begin to emerge before he retired. Just to put it out there, Vulture's got more and more popular over the years. But yeah, he's playing like this pure Vulture style quite well. Like, I definitely don't have anything negative to say about how Nada played it. I think he, you know, there's some decisions to be made. Do you cut SCVs for faster facts? Do you wait and like maybe add factories later? And he gets the GG. Very, very good win there from Nada, and thus Nada is 2,500. Actually, let me show you guys real quick here. All right, so here is the moment after this game on Nada's stream. Yeah. Oh gosh, I just realized, yeah, I didn't put his stream link, but that will be in all the videos. Sorry about that. But yeah, this was the moment that he got 2,500. So congrats to Nada for fulfilling his goal. He did it much quicker than I thought he would, even knowing the legend of Nada. I hope he continues to play. I'll definitely keep you guys updated, whether he's practicing or not. You know, I think that, you know, as smart as he is, as talented as he is, he could really make a run towards ASL if that's something that he really wants to do. If he doesn't, then there's just nothing to do about it, right? Like, you really do have to put the effort in this day and age. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed this Nada deep dive. Congrats to Nada. You can check out his stream. Once again, the link is in the description, and we'll see you next time.